Crazy Memorial Day forecast: rain in California, scorching temps in the southeast. As the southeastern part of the United States prepares for dangerously high temperatures in the high 90s over the Memorial Day weekend, folks in California are wavering on whether to host a barbecue with moderate temperatures and rain in the forecast. Meanwhile, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration issued a map with the forecast for the 3-day weekend, marking the start of summer for many Americans, and there's one glaring trend: California is trending cool and wet, and the east hot and dry. The middle of the country. John Gottschalk, NOAA's chief of the Operational Prediction Branch, calls the weather setup anomalous. He explained that the weather pattern comes from a high-pressure ridge system on the east coast that's blocking storms, and a low-pressure trough on the west coast that allows for storms to sweep in off the Pacific. The jet stream is also playing into the unusual weather. The high altitude, the jet stream moving up and down across the country rather in a more linear direction, and the central states will. It's also a huge factor contributing to California's wet spring. The jet stream, it's. Because of this pattern, the Northwest has seen unseasonably dry conditions this spring, and Washington state government Jay Inslee declared California will see unseasonably cool conditions over the Memorial Day weekend, with afternoon highs in the 50s and 60s on the coast, and in the 70s inland. There's a slight chance, medium. The Golden State has already seen a week-long stretch of unseasonably potent storms this month, blasting California mountaintops with snow and soaking valleys with rain. On Sunday, in the Central Valley town of that, the streets looked as if they were covered in snow. That night, the numbers from May are becoming increasingly impressive. San Francisco, search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.